Have you ever said too much in a crucial moment and immediately regretted it? Or watched someone talk themselves out of an advantage they once held? In a world where everyone is fighting for attention and airtime, the power of strategic silence remains vastly underappreciated. If you want to command respect rather than merely demanding attention, this video will transform how you communicate. The fourth law: always say less than necessary. This law teaches that powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish or dangerous. When you say less than necessary, you appear greater than you are, because your silence creates an aura of strength and self-control. But how does this connect to Stoic philosophy, which values truth and clarity? Let's explore the profound wisdom in Brevity. The Stoic Application 1. Quality over quantity. Epictetus taught, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." The Stoics understood that wisdom comes more from listening and reflection than from speaking. Your words should be like gold coins, valuable because they are rare, not common like copper pennies. 2. Self-mastery. Through verbal restraint, Marcus Aurelius advised himself, "No random actions, none not based on underlying principles." Speaking is an action, and the Stoic applies principle to his speech just as he does to all other actions. Controlling your words demonstrates mastery over yourself. 3rd, words as representations of thought. Seneca noted, "Speech is the mirror of the mind." When you speak excessively, you reveal a mind that lacks discipline and clarity. When you speak with precision and economy, you demonstrate a well-ordered mind. Historical example: Abraham Lincoln's brevity. Abraham Lincoln, though known for his eloquence, was remarkably economical with words when the situation demanded it. His Gettysburg Address, perhaps the most famous speech in American history, was just 272 words and took less than 3 minutes to deliver. Where other speakers at the same event spoke for hours, Lincoln's brief remarks achieved immortality precisely because of their brevity and power. Each word carried weight because there were no unnecessary ones to dilute its impact. Lincoln understood intuitively what the Stoics taught explicitly: power lies not in verbal abundance, but in careful selection. Modern applications in professional communication. In today's information-saturated workplace, lengthy emails go unread, while concise ones get immediate attention. Meeting participants who speak rarely but pointedly earn more respect than frequent talkers. Job candidates who give focused answers stand out from those who ramble. Leaders who issue clear, brief directives create more effective teams. The Stoic professional edits emails to half their original length before sending, prepares concise talking points before meetings, answers questions directly without defensive over-explanation, values clarity and impact over verbal dominance. In digital communication, our social media world reveals that brief, powerful statements spread farther than lengthy arguments. Those who post constantly diminish their impact with each update. The person who speaks only when necessary creates anticipation. Mysterious brevity creates more intrigue than transparent oversharing. A Stoic approach to digital communication. Post with purpose rather than frequency. Leave something to the imagination. Create anticipation through strategic absence. Measure impact rather than output. In personal relationships. Even in close relationships, excessive talking often masks insecurity. Constant explanation weakens authority with children. Repeated advice becomes background noise to friends. Over-explaining decisions to partners suggests lack of confidence. The Stoic partner, parent, and friend listens fully before responding, speaks once and clearly rather than repeatedly, allows silence to create space for others to reflect, demonstrates values through actions more than words, in negotiation and conflict, in moments of tension. The first person to break uncomfortable silence often concedes advantage. Excessive justification reveals underlying anxieties. Over-response to provocation shows lack of self-control. Defensive verbosity signals weakness, not strength. The Stoic negotiator maintains comfortable silence as a strategic tool, states position clearly once rather than repeatedly, asks questions rather than making statements, recognizes when nothing needs to be said. Practicing this law today. Let me offer a practical framework for implementing this wisdom in your daily life. Step 1. Audit your communication. For one full day, become acutely aware of your speech patterns. Do you repeat yourself unnecessarily? Do you explain decisions that need no explanation? Do you fill silence out of discomfort? Do you speak to be heard or to add value? Keep a tally of unnecessary comments you make, and you'll likely be surprised by the number. Step 2. Implement the halving technique for the next week. Before sending any email, reduce it by 50%. Before making any point in a meeting, formulate it in your mind, then express only the core idea. When asked a question, pause for 3 seconds before answering. In social settings, speak half as much as you normally would. Step 3. Master strategic silence. Develop these specific skills. The comfort to let silence exist without filling it. The confidence to make one strong point rather than several weaker ones. The discipline to speak only when you can improve upon silence. The wisdom to recognize when others are revealing valuable information through their own verbal excess. As you practice, you'll discover that power accumulates to those who know when not to speak. As Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, reportedly said, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." The Stoic man's path forward. As men of substance, we must reject the contemporary pressure to constantly verbalize our thoughts. The Stoic man speaks with purpose or not at all. Remember these key principles. 1. Your silence creates space for others to reveal themselves. 2. Brevity signals confidence in your position. 3. Every unnecessary word dilutes your message. 4. True authority never needs to announce itself loudly. By applying this law with Stoic intention, you become a man whose words carry weight precisely because they are not wasted on trivialities. If this perspective resonates with you, I challenge you to implement it immediately. 1. Subscribe to Strong Male Figure right now and hit the notification bell. Our 48 Laws of Power series offers wisdom that most men will never discover. 2. Share in the comments below one situation where saying less would have served you better. Your insight might help another man avoid the same mistake. 3. Practice verbal restraint today. Choose one conversation and consciously say half of what you normally would. Note how others respond differently. 4. Join our Strong Male Figure community by following the link in the description. Connect with other men committed to developing strength of character through ancient wisdom. This is the 4th in our 48 Laws of Power series, viewed through a Stoic lens. If you're just discovering this video, we've created a complete playlist covering all 48 laws on our channel. Check out the full series to see how ancient wisdom can guide modern action. Ready for the next law? Click the video showing on your screen right now to continue your journey through power and Stoic wisdom, or follow the playlist link in the description. Until next time, remember that the truly powerful man knows when to speak and, more importantly, when to remain silent. This is strong male figure, building better men through timeless wisdom.